friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Fiona and I'm a full-time artist, and on this channel I like to take you with me on my artistic journey, whether that means working on projects here in my studio, going out to see cool art exhibits, buying art supplies and sharing my haul with you, basically any art related content. So if that sounds like something you're into, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot and I would really appreciate it. So today I'm very excited to share with you a set of fabric paints, and it was sent over by my friends from HIPPIE Crafter. If you'd watched my last art haul, I was complaining about the fabric markers that I'd been using, and I tried other paints before and I hadn't really found anything that worked well on fabric, so they heard the call, they sent me their latest set to try out, and I'm excited to open it and look over all of it with you. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna open this and take a look, but there is quite a bit on the packaging here that I want to read to you. It's also, it's pretty heavy, it's hefty. So it says 24 fabric paint set, it's professional artist grade, it's primary colors as well as metallic silver and gold. It says premium quality, vibrant and bright, washer and dryer safe, no iron needed, and non-toxic. And it's for use on cotton, denim, canvas, leather, and more. So that's good to know. It also says that each bottle or tube, I don't know yet because I haven't opened it, but they are 2 fluid ounces or 59 milliliters. And then it also says back here, it says all the colors that are included. So we're gonna open it and see what that is. And it gives us some directions on how to use. So let's open it and I'm going to look over those directions right before I get started. Okay friends, so here is the box. We're gonna open it and take a look. So when you first open it here, it looks like there's a little brochure about the different art supplies that they have in their offering. Yeah, I'm gonna link everything in the description for you guys, but there is a wide array of products, so you can go over there and check that out. All right. Professional grade art supplies designed for free-spirited crafters. And a little thank you card, so that's nice. And here's the set of paints. So quite a few here and lots of different range of colors. So this is one of the bottles here. It's mid yellow, 2 fluid ounces, and each one is sealed up. So I'm gonna have to go through and open all of them before we can swatch them, but I'm gonna take them all out of here so we can see the full lineup. Okay, so here are all of the paints outside of the box, quite a good range. And now we are going to get into swatching them. Let's do it. All right guys, here is the full swatch set. They do give 2 titanium whites. I'm assuming that's to mix, so I only included one of them. And yeah, I do like the color range that they have here. I like the colors. So I think what I want to do now is try mixing a color just to see how it does. All right, since we have 2 of the titanium white, let's try mixing the white in with some of the other colors. Yeah, it actually mixes pretty well. Better than what I thought. I wouldn't suggest mixing it actually on the fabric surface. I would do it separately, then put it on here, but just for the purposes of not being too wasteful, I just did it here since this is my sample fabric that I do a bunch of swatching on. But yeah, that's cute. Let's try it with a blue. Yeah, it seems to mix pretty well. I don't see any problems with it. You still keep the vibrancy that you have of the rest of the swatch. So I am satisfied with that. Now I think we should try making something. All right, friends, so the first thing that I wanted to do was test out how my mark making would do with the paints. If you follow me here on this channel, you would know that I do bright, bold, colorful abstracts, and my work is very graphic, so it was really important to me to see how the paints would deal with that, especially since with the markers and other items I'd tried, there was a lot of bleed. The other thing to keep in mind is I am using this canvas pouch and the texture on it is quite heavy, so that of course makes things a bit longer to work on, and it's not as smooth as the surface, for instance, if I'd done maybe a cotton t-shirt or something instead. But this is what I had on hand, so I wanted to go ahead and try that out. And while I'm working on this, I also wanted to read you the instructions here. So the directions say, item to be painted should be clean and dry. If your design is complex, use chalk or pencil to make a sketch first, then use the fabric paint. So in my case, all my mark making is improvised, so I just jumped in, but I do recommend sketching it ahead of time, and that'll make things probably a bit easier. So step 3 is apply fabric paint to textile, taking care not to apply too much too thick. So once again, this was something where I probably could have not gone on as thick, but this particular texture and the brush I was using made that a bit more difficult. So just something for you guys to keep in mind. Step 4 says, paint will dry to the touch in approximately 24 hours and fully cure at 7 days. So this is another thing that's really important to know. I know that the swatch piece that I did, as I'm doing this voiceover, it has dried, and it dried in about 24 hours. Right when I was working on this, it was still pretty wet to the touch, and even by the time I finished it, it was still quite sticky, so I had to be careful about how I was handling it. So make sure you have a spot that's dry, that the piece won't be disturbed that you work on. Step 5 says, you can speed this up by heating the reverse side of the textile that's been painted with a hair dryer. Another good tip there. 6 says, the painted article should only be washed after it is completely cured. After the article is cured, avoid long immersion time when washing. So you can wash the item, but make sure that you don't do it till after a week. And the last step is, after use, immediately wash paintbrushes or utensils used. Close bottles well to prevent paint from drying out. I washed my brushes immediately after using, and they were perfectly fine. I imagine if you were to leave it though, it would harden a lot like acrylic, so just something else to keep in mind.
Well, that's it for all the directions. I hope it was helpful if you decide to pick this up. And yeah, now I'm going to work on another pouch. Okay friends, so this is what I've made. I'm going to leave it at this for now because it needs to dry a bit because it's still wet, but I think I can probably go in later with an acrylic marker to do some details, but I'm happy with how it came out. I think it's really cute and the colors are really bright. That's it for now.
All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are interested in the paint set, I've left a link to it in the description below, as well as Hippie Crafters' website. Go check them out. They're a small company, really, really friendly people. And yeah, that's it for now. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay well and stay inspired, my friends. Bye.